Welcome to Daily Rising, Ignite Everyday Excellence. I'm Joan D'Amico, your mental performance mastery coach, here to bring you daily mindset and motivation strategies to fuel your success in every area of life. Get ready to ignite your excellence with today's show. We already know that goals are super important to set. We also know that when we write our goals down, the chance of achieving them significantly increases. What we don't talk enough about, however, are those process goals that are going to help us achieve that ultimate goal. Here's what I mean. This morning, I was talking to a client who has some sales goals in mind. So we started to dig in and get really specific on what is the number, right? What is she trying to achieve in sales? But then I had to remind her that we have no control over whether somebody actually makes a purchase or not. Now, we can impact that. We can influence if somebody's going to purchase. But in the end of the day, we don't have control over whether or not they actually do a purchase, make a purchase. But then we started digging a little bit deeper and talking about, okay, what are some of the process goals we need to set? How are we going to lay those out? So we started breaking down the sales process. We started breaking down the steps and the actions that she needed to take. Now, goals might look like making 5 new connections a day, following up with X number of people every day that we've already talked to about a product, going to X number of networking events, right? We're able to create now process goals, things that she actually has control over. She can control how many people she reaches out to. She can control how many people she talks to in a day. She can control how many events she gets out to. She cannot control if somebody purchases, but she can influence it. And that's the goal. So what are some of the big goals that you have? Do you need process goals to support them? Fitness and nutrition clients may have a goal to lose 20, 30, 40 pounds, but they can't control what the scale says, but we know they can influence it. So what are the goals that they need to set? Is it a calorie goal? Is it a certain number of workouts a week? Is it burning so many calories in a day? Is it eliminating certain foods, right? Figuring out what are the process goals. My challenge for you today is look at one of the goals that you have. What are the steps you need to break down? What are the action steps you need to take? And what are the processes that you can start setting goals around? Set the goal around the thing that you have control over so that you can directly impact and influence the outcome that you ultimately want to have. Thank you for listening to another episode of Daily Rising. If you enjoyed today's show, drop a review and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check the show notes for a recap of today's message, along with valuable resources and opportunities to connect further and ignite your excellence.